Before we came on air, this New York crowd fired up by the arrival of their G-men as they burst from the locker room. They're ready to go as the Giants get set to match up with the Dallas Cowboys. And how about this for a start? This is out of bounds.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Prescott looks to throw on first. Flush to his right. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
On second down, Prescott again. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Logan Ryan. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. They may have thrown the interception, obviously less than ideal, but I think they also sent a message that they're going to push the ball downfield in this one.
Yeah, not afraid to take their shots right away, huh? What was that, like a 9-9-9 route? 9 meaning go? Just went ahead and went for it. Didn't work out so well because it certainly appeared the defense was prepared. But I'm with you. Okay, so it didn't work this time. Doesn't mean we won't try it again later.
And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more.
No gain on the play. Leads to 3rd and 11.
Now Jones to throw on third down. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it here. And that is incomplete, but there is a flag. And on 4th down, this is a big call. So a pretty early first quarter roughing the passer penalty.
Seems like the officials are going to let everyone know they're taking charge of this game. They're always going to protect the quarterback.
But now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Jones throwing again. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
I spotted man coverage on the outside. I expect we'll see a lot of that from this defense as this game moves on. And that was a good job there as that one was knocked away.
On 3rd down, Jones. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back home, yo. Let's make these babies cry all the way back. Check 55, check.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And it is incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And it'll be a turnover on downs. And partner, I'm not really sure what in the world they were thinking on 4th and long there at this stage in the game, but you think social media may be firing up a little bit right now?
Oh, the coach is trending right now. All right, there's no doubt about it. People wondering what that decision was. But it takes me back to a number of years ago. A very successful coach in the league had told himself before a playoff game he was going to be aggressive. No matter what, he's going to be aggressive. And it ran his team into some real problems early, and they got upset in that playoff game. Let's see if this team can recover.
Well, that's aggressive in capital letters with glitter, 7 underscore. I mean, that's the definition of aggressive.
Yeah, you can almost hear the cheerleaders doing the "Be Aggressive" chant behind him, and he listened to it.
That's complete, right around the 8. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. They get only a yard there. Now it's 3rd and goal.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job is simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
2-yard line.
Now Prescott on 4th down. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Cowboys have taken the early lead.
The kick is...
CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone.
1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to give a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar
I was
situation.
going to say maybe makes that offense feel good, but when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
To throw on 3rd down, Jones trying to lay one up deep, and that will be incomplete.
Every offense tells you they want to come out and start fast. That's not unusual at all. But this group, they've yet to get much rolling through their first 2 drives. It looks like they have to give up the football again after this one.
They're going to try and throw. It's caught. Shepard. There he goes, right side. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Sterling Shepard, 66 yards. And the Giants are an extra point away from tying up this football game.
For as big and strong as some of these guys are, especially when you see them in full pads, it is sometimes hard to appreciate how truly fast they can move. That was incredible.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Taken in the end zone. Pollard elects to keep it, and this will come out to the 25-yard line.
Their own 25-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. A 1st down throw for Prescott. Now on the run, he'll throw it back deep over the middle. That's caught inside the 20. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Michael Gallup, 75 yards. And the Cowboys have taken the lead.
But Dak Prescott, probably not the first name you think of in terms of strongest arms in the NFL, but he showed it off there.
And as that ball was hanging in the air with the receiver streaking downfield to meet it, here in the stadium, you could just sense the crowd thinking, oh, no. And their worst fears were realized as that one turned into a long touchdown.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Their own 32-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Jones, he'll get this out to Barkley, complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Jones. Oh, battle for it here, and this will be caught. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
More yards. That's another.
Through 1 quarter, 14-7 our score.
That's the end of the 1st quarter. With the score, Cowboys 14, Giants 7.
Jones now throwing on 1st down. Under pressure, and he will go down. sack back at the 38. Off the edge, it's Tyrone Crawford with a sack. Throwing on 2nd and long. Jones. He goes full extension, and he's got it. 27 yards there, a first down.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
A give to Barkley out of the gun. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Giants are an extra point away from tying up this football game. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And that 14-0 lead to begin the ball game, well, that's gone now. Time to regroup.
I think even up 2 touchdowns, they knew this wasn't going to be a walk in the park, and I think that's why we would see.
He's got a man, complete. And they finally get him, but not before he reaches the 33-yard line. A first down carry by Elliott. And he'll get it down inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. The tackle made by Blake Martinez. From the 29, Prescott. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
And the Cowboys first down.
From the red zone now, Prescott looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Elliott. And a good gain here of 9 from the 19 down to the 10. Ball resting on the 10-yard line. It's 2nd and 1. Prescott from the gun. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
On 3rd and 1, here's Prescott, eluding the pressure right. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
Yeah, we dominate.
Dak Prescott taking it in. And the Cowboys have broken the tie.
I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. Touchdown, Giants. Darius Slayton, 70 yards. And the Giants are an extra point away from tying up. Oh, and now they're going to fake it.
I think it's fair to say there's nothing that gets a crowd to its feet quite like a big play, and that was something special there. Boy, was he moving.
Someone really wanted to be in the lead here because that's a heck of a gamble, isn't it? You're down 1, you kick it, you got a tie ball game. Instead, they fake it. And I keep coming back to this every time I see it. Remember, if you're faking an extra point now, the ball snapped at the 15-yard line.
Yeah, you're giving up 13 yards as opposed to just lining up at the 2 and saying you're going to go for 2.
You're running a big play, lots of yardage for 1 extra point. That's a heck of a gamble, but it paid off in this case.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. Looking deep for Elliott. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way down to the 22-yard line. A big play here for Dallas. 58 yards. Steps away to his left. Breaks through the contact. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20. They'll try to run it in with Elliott. And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Cowboys have retaken the lead. These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes. That's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far. Fun to watch. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 30.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your...
And he'll be forced out of bounds shy of the line of scrimmage, so that'll be credited as a sack. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. From the gun, Jones. He's going to rifle one deep left side. It got his man complete. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Jones. This will be caught inside the 10. They'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. From the gun, Jones. Tate bringing it in for the Giant touchdown. Golden Tate in the final seconds of the first half. And the Giants have tied it here, and they can take the lead if they hit the PAT. And he'll bang that one through.
Makes the score, Giants.
Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
Please take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play.
Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Julian Love picks it, and he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at the 34. He'll set up to throw from the gun. Escaping the pressure right. His throw incomplete. They were trying to get it there to Sterling Shepard. And now it's 2nd down.
Sterling Shepard, incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
On the draw, this is Barkley. And he's got room. the way in. Touchdown, New York. Saquon Barkley, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Giants are able to grow their lead.
I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They had done a nice job on him in the first half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the second half, that got done.
This will make it into the end zone. Pollard elects to keep it, and this will come out to the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Now, we have seen a lot on the scoreboard here in this quarter. So sometimes you talk to me about tendency breakers on offense. These defenses struggling. And Prescott, his third interception. Picked off by Logan Ryan. And he will take this all the way down to the 38-yard line. Not the best of plays there as a quarterback. You're right-handed, rolling left, trying to throw it that far downfield.
I remember a coach of mine saying, son, that's the equivalent of trying to get the car keys out of your pocket with your opposite hand while you're trying to run. You just can't do it.
Here's Jones on first down. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. He was looking for Evan Ingram, the tight end. And that'll bring up second down. Throwing again, Jones. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 16 yards, a first down.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's second and 9.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line.
Throwing, Jones. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. Sets him up nicely. First and goal. It was a pickup of 14. Operating from the gun. Jones looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Evan Ingram was the intended target, but it'll be second and goal.
Leads to second and goal.
From the gun, Jones. And he will take it all in for a Giant touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Cowboys 28. Graham Gano.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. This is Tony Pollard. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
Take over first and 10. At their own.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. And, boy, that one drops incomplete. But if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback. I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Nice third down conversion and even 20 yards.
First down, Cowboys.
First down, Prescott. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Give the sack to Lorenzo Carter.
Second down.
Throwing on second and long. Prescott, he finds his target, it's Schultz. 15 yards there on the play as they try to chip away at this 15-point deficit.
He's looking at 15. It's third down.
On third down, it's Prescott. Buying time to his left. He'll find Lamb. That's complete.
And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Prescott and Lamb hooking up for the Cowboy first. Prescott on first down, sliding out of the pocket. Able to hit his target, Lamb. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first. To the air again, Prescott. Throw left side complete. It's Elliott. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21. Throwing again on second down. Prescott. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Cowboys cut into that lead.
As a general rule, quarterbacks don't want to lock in on a receiver before the ball is snapped. But in this case, based on the matchup he thought he was going to get, it was favorable for his tight end. He locked in on him early and found him for a touchdown.
And that almost makes it a brand new ball game. Now it's a one-score affair after they get the 2.
And you have to know they were holding their breath on the 2-point play because they had to have it to get it within the range that you just talked about. Dialed up their 2-point play. It worked. Now they're feeling like they've got a shot at this one.
And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this third quarter. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 right at the 30. And from the shotgun, he'll throw. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
The 20. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. Another big play as they get 28 out of that one.
How many times have we seen this late in the fourth quarter? Because you know the pass rush is getting after him, and they get upfield, get that great push, and what do they create? Space, and he takes off.
Flush to his right. And now he's going to use his legs. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up second down.
Well, he strung it out as far as he could, and I like the fact that he kept his eyes downfield, but he finally ran out of time and room. But I'll take that over forcing it downfield and possibly having it intercepted.
Looking to throw again on second down. Jones, and he fires one incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much. I think that was a good job there defensively. They did allow him to drive all the way downfield, but once they got their backs to the goal line, they really turned up the pressure.
Yeah, they let him get all the way down here. Now the field shrinks. They've struggled to convert, and that last incompletion brings up 4th. A big one there. That gives him a little cushion and makes it a 2-score game.
Yeah, bled a little time off the clock, put some points on the board. It's not totally out of reach yet, but it has to feel pretty good to them right now because as a defender, you go out on the field and say, guess what? You can put some points on the board, but that won't beat us.
An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A 1st down, a 16-yard gain.
1st down, Dallas.
He'll try and run it. And some room to roam now. And he's got this down to the 35. Able to make something out of nothing.
Ah, damn, that's a good-ass hit, though.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. He'll get the 1st down and more inside the 20. And finally taken down at the 15. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Line of scrimmage, the 15.
I thought I was tugging this whole time, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. My ass fucked up.
Again, it's complete. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
I said, I thought I was tugging this whole time. My ass over here fucked up.
Just one remaining here in this fourth quarter. To throw again on second down.
Oh, watch Zeke.
Being chased out left. Left side.
Oh, he got it. He got it.
To the end zone. Touchdown.
Nah, he put the ball over the pylon.
And the Cowboys have cut it to within a score.
Shit.
All right, so the
I ain't gonna hold you. Y'all have been playing with one play this whole time, but just doing hot routes and shit.
And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point
I said, look, I've been peeping that shit the whole time. I was like, this nigga only using one play the whole time and putting hot routes on niggas, bro.
What am I thinking?
I know what you're thinking. Well, if he'd had hands, he'd be playing offense.
Got to. Always gotta put it on a mix up for these niggas, bro. Man, people who be playing with Dallas don't know how to use them niggas, bro. You the only nigga that I know that played with Dallas and actually played with Dallas. Like, there was this one nigga I was playing with. This nigga was using KC. I don't even know how the fuck I even managed to win that, but it happened. Oh, he got stuck. You know what? It varies. It varies. Cause like if niggas want to play with Tampa, then I'll use KC or something, or like, you feel me? Cause I'll be like, nah, you ain't trying to cheat me out my own shit.
Now Jones on third down.
Oh, I got that off.
Yes, he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a fourth down. Well done.
Shit, nah, we don't punt over here. If you take an L, you take an L.
They're going to go for it here on fourth down.
A lot of people be scared to take that L. I'll be like, bro, it ain't even shit.
This one deep right side. Now look at this. They
Oh, he can have it in the yards. Fuck. That boy sticky with the stick.
You are lame. That's yeah.
I gotta sit up. Shit.
During the year when we asked one of the head coaches, you know, if you're in this spot,
Yeah, as soon as I seen that, I was like, hell no.
David.
Get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line.
Alright, don't start lagging on me now. Come on, it's crunch time. We play this.
I don't want to be loud.
Oh, press the wrong fucking thing.
Alright. I'm into the magic. Just him. I don't know about the rest of the league. That's about I can't.
This will be close at about the 5. And he'll work free from one tackle, but
I had to.
that catch good for only a couple.
Hey, I ain't gonna hold you. You cool peoples though. I fuck with you. Teddy. Yes, Teddy.
That being said, Reeves will end up being here.
wow, I know it's a never say never situation, but to me,
But what about it?
He gonna make me get a touchdown.
Puts him in front here late, but now you got to round
Nah.
the kick team, don't you say the last.
Oh, he got lucky.
and what happens is guys get
Yo, so wildin', boy.
you mess up, could come back at you a long way.
Hey, you stay in Dallas or some shit? Oh, Fort Worth.
Very short kick.
Oh, that boy, Florida boy.
Looking return set up here.
Nah, I got people that stay over there. Some of my people stay like in Lakeland, Polk County, man. You know, I got some kissing me and shit.
Game time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
In a lot of cases, they should be.
Must have been a rumor.
I know that's counterintuitive because this is
I wasn't even trying to spin. That analog stick be sticky sometimes.
you go through this situation.
No.
That shit, like when you trying to juke or some shit, the motherfuckers want to spin, and I be like, nah, you bugging.
Defensively, you
come on. You wasting time. You wasting time. All right, what I got? What do I got for my boy over here?
Clock stops
I
here.
don't even got
Just
shit.
20 seconds, 19 left.
I don't even got
On
shit.
first down, that leads to a 2nd and 10. Back to throw.
Hey, if I don't get it,
And he's going to keep it here. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Nowhere to go
if I don't
downfield, but
get
he's
it,
able to get out of bounds and stop the
shit,
clock here on first down.
that's your dub, bro. You deserve it. Nah, but you real good comp though.
He'll look to
Cause
throw.
at first I was like, God.
Right. Right side,
Oh no, no, no,
so
no,
now
no.
with 6 seconds
Nigga, I thought you was
remaining, we
going
need
out
a
of
timeout on the
bounds.
field.
Fuck is you doing? Making me wait a whole fucking hour for that shit.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look
Oh,
to throw. And he's
yes,
across the
sir.
20, and it's likely to get him there. Closing
Good
stages.
makeup.
So for those of little faith, guess what?
Hey, I ain't
They
gonna
got
hold you.
there.
You should,
They now have the
if you
lead with
was
that
able to use
touchdown.
it, that
That
shit, that
gets
was
them
your
into the
pick.
contest. I wonder if that was a play they were holding or a play that they just knew would work.
Yeah,
But
nah,
that's
but I'm
experience.
saying like, cause you know sometimes a computer, like when you try and get off of somebody and you try to actually go to the person there, they won't give it to you. They'll give you somebody else.
Extra point. And a rip here, barring some late heroics. They're going to get out of here with a comfortable
Hey, but nah,
victory.
GG's for that shit.
And that one will bounce clear back to the end
Oh
zone. We'll
shit.
get the start here at the 25. And we will get a timeout
Oh,
with
I.
two
Hey,
ticks
look,
left.
I call that shit luck. I call that shit luck. Even if I threw it, huh?
One last shot now for Prescott.
Dog, nigga, what the fuck you doing?
Incomplete. So
Hey,
the
yo, bro,
final score,
GG's. I'ma
Browns
add
lead
you
it
though.
14, and the point game is over.